Rapper Killer Mike achieved an unexpected feat at the Grammys, securing 3 awards, including Best Rap Song and Best Rap Performance for his solo track Scientists and Engineers, along with the prestigious Best Rap Album for Michael. This surprising triumph came amidst fierce competition, contending against notable artists like Drake, 21 Savage, Metro Boomin, and Travis Scott's Utopia. While many anticipated other contenders to take the spotlight, Killer Mike's victories added a unique twist to the night. However, the celebration was short-lived as he found himself in an unexpected turn of events, taken into custody and charged with battery. Join me in this video as we delve into the story of Killer Mike, the 48-year-old rapper who not only stole the spotlight at the Grammys, but also found himself in a legal entanglement in 2024. Born on April 20th, 1975, under the name Michael Render, Killer Mike's journey started in the vibrant west side of Atlanta. Growing up, he shared this adventure with 2 of his 5 sisters as their grandparents took up the reins of primary caregivers. His mother, only 16 when she became pregnant with him, made significant sacrifices for their family, a fact Killer Mike and his siblings only fully grasped later in life. The lessons from his grandparents weren't just words. They were hands-on, like the time they made the future rapper mow lawns for free, a lesson in building a good work ethic. Married to Shauna Render since 2006, Killer Mike found a rock-solid support system in his wife, who accompanied him through the highs and lows of his rap career. Together, they are parents to 4 children, forming a dynamic family. The young Killer Mike, inspired by the performances in the churches he regularly attended, discovered his passion for rap at the tender age of 9. This passion only intensified, leading him to make a bold move at 19, dropping out of Morehouse College to chase his musical dreams. His father's words, cautioning about the challenges of a starving artist, became the fuel that propelled Killer Mike forward, determined to prove a point. As he recalled in a recent interview, "I'm gonna show my dad," and I showed him. Killer Mike's lucky break in the mid-1990s came courtesy of a man known as Daddy Fat Sax, a name that's almost as bold and memorable as his impact on Killer Mike's life. Daddy Fat Sax orchestrated a meeting with none other than Big Boi, the legendary half of the hip-hop duo Outkast. Now, meeting a guy named Daddy Fat Sax sounds like the beginning of a wild adventure, but this tale gets even more outcastic. Big Boi, already grooving to Killer Mike's tunes before their introduction, went the extra mile by handing over phone numbers for label A&Rs. It's like a bromance that began with a note saying, "Hey, check out this killer music." Fast forward to Killer Mike, dropping a verse in Outkast's song Snappin' and Trappin' from their iconic 2000 album Stankonia. It's like the universe finale turned the volume up on Killer Mike's career. His debut album Monster hit the streets in 2003 after signing with Columbia Records, earning him a Grammy for Best Rap Performance by a duo or group that very same year. However, it wasn't long before Killer Mike chose the indie path, bidding farewell to Columbia Records and rejecting the corporate strings. In his own words to CNBC in 2019, "I got tired of being told corporately what to do and how to do it, and your name can't be Killer Mike." Post-Monster success, Killer Mike joined forces with rapper ELP, and the duo emerged as the critically acclaimed hip-hop juggernaut Run the Jewels. From their debut album in 2013 to a whirlwind of festival performances, and even a tour with Rage Against the Machine in 2022, it seems Killer Mike found the ultimate running mate in the rap game. Killer Mike isn't just dropping fire projects, especially with Run the Jewels. That was my shit when I was like 15. He's also sparking flames of change in the social and political arena. Picture this. Back in 2021, a shooting rocked his barbershop in Atlanta. And while that might sound like the intro to an action movie, Killer Mike turned it into a real-life call to action. This wordsmith has been wielding his verbal prowess as a social and political activist, tackling social inequality, police brutality, and the labyrinth of systematic racism. He's the kind of guy who'd rather talk solutions than just drop mics. Remember when he stood up in 2020, addressing a crowd about a black man being assassinated by a white officer? Killer Mike brought the real talk. I know it's crippling and I have nothing positive to say in this moment because I don't want to be here, but I'm responsible to be here because it wasn't just Dr. King and people dressed nicely who marched and protested to progress this city. He wasn't about seeing targets burning, but he wanted the system fueling systemic racism to face the heat, urging folks to sit in your homes tonight instead of burning your home to the ground. He threw down the gauntlet for strategic plotting, planning, strategizing, and organizing. Why? Because in his words, we have to be better than this moment. We have to be better than burning down our own homes, because if we lose Atlanta, what else we got? I personally still haven't listened to Killer Mike's Grammy award-winning album, but from what I've heard, it's a masterpiece, and definitely not my niche of my music I'm into, but all the respect to Killer Mike.